Update on the Federal Reserve. They are going to print money. Hear me. They are going to print money. What does this mean? It means the dollar is going to be weaker. I need you to hear this because you're going to get blindsided by it and you're not going to know what happened. They're going to do what's called expanding their balance sheet, which is code word for quantitative easing, which is code word for money printing, which is code word for the dollar is going to inflate and get weaker. So if it's sitting in a bank account just idling, it is going to become weaker. I need you to hold assets. I need you to hold assets. If you don't own a home, if you don't own gold, if you don't have crypto, if you don't have some form of stock investment, you need to. You need to, because here's one thing is going to happen. One of two things, and both roads lead to Rome. One, we print money. This could happen from December all the way to March. We quantitative ease, we expand our balance sheet to add more money into the economy, which simultaneously weakens the dollar while adding more credit and create more debt so that our debt-based economy can keep operating. All right, that's number one. But number two is we see a system snap. Stock market, AI bubble's looking crazy. Job market looks terrible. We could see a system snap. Something where the bond market goes kablooey. Something that creates a 2008-like effect on the stock market and other markets. What that means is they're just simply going to print money right after that. So here's what I would tell you to do right now. I would have your money and all assets that aren't exactly connected to the stock market. I would have a very little allocation in the stock market right now. I do not believe in it long term. But if you're planning on holding it for 10 years, go crazy. Here's the point. When we print money, assets go up. And the moment you hear the word quantitative easing, I need you to be ready for the quantitative easing rise. We saw it from 2020 up through 2023 in the stock market. We saw it from 2008 onward through 2018. The stock market, the housing market, every asset you can own from a watch to a car to a business went up in value. If we print money, assets will melt up. If we don't see money print, but we see system snap first, that means melt down followed by melt up.